Hey everyone, today we're diving into something really important: government fraud prevention in Minnesota. So, stick around as we unpack the recent developments and what they mean for all of us. Alright, let's get into it.
You know, fraud in government isn't just a small issue. It's like this massive, shadowy cloud that can really hurt public trust. And recently, Minnesota has been stepping up its game to tackle this head-on.
There's been a lot of buzz around the House Fraud Prevention and State Oversight Policy Committee, which was formed to shine a light on these shady practices.
This committee is made up of 5 Republicans and 3 Democrats, which is kinda interesting because it gives a strategic edge to the Republicans right now. Their control means they can really push for some significant changes.
During the opening hearing, there was this powerful presentation by Legislative Auditor Judy Randall, and let me tell you, she highlighted some serious gaps in state agency policies.
It's honestly alarming to think about how many loopholes are out there. And you know what? The importance of compliance and training to us can't be overstated.
If we want to prevent fraud, we need to make sure everyone involved knows what to look for and how to act.
It's like, if you're not equipped to spot the signs, how can you possibly fight against it? Now, let's talk about some of the notable cases that have rocked the public's perception. One that really stands out is the Feeding Our Future trial.
This case revealed some shocking truths about fraud in programs meant to support those in need. It's heartbreaking, really, especially when we consider the impact on Medicaid and autism reimbursement programs.
These are supposed to help vulnerable communities, yet here we are, facing evidence of exploitation. It's infuriating, and you can't help but feel a mix of anger and sadness thinking about the people who've been affected.
But wait, there's hope. Minnesota is responding with some robust legislative initiatives. There are proposed bills aimed directly at combating fraud, and Governor Tim Walz has even issued an executive order to establish a fraud investigations unit.
That's a big deal. Plus, Senate Democrats are advocating for an independent inspector general, which could really enhance oversight. That said, we still need to talk about the importance of oversight and training. It's critical that we focus on better training for those involved in detecting fraud. I mean, if we want to see real change, we have to ensure everyone knows the red flags to look out for.
It's not just about writing laws, it's about making sure those laws are enforced effectively. So here's where we stand. There's a clear call to action for public support of oversight measures. We can't just sit back and hope things get better.
We need to advocate for transparency and accountability in our government. It's about trust, folks, trust that our systems are working for us, not against us. As I reflect on all this, I can't help but feel a mixture of frustration and hope.
It's tough to see the flaws in a system that's meant to protect us, but at the same time, I'm grateful for the efforts being made to fix it. It's like, even in the messiness of it all, there's a light shining through.
So, if you're as passionate about this as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these fraud prevention efforts? Let's keep this conversation going.
In the end, my takeaway is that while we face some serious issues, there's also a lot of potential for positive change. We just need to stay engaged and keep pushing for the accountability we deserve.
Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep fighting for a better Minnesota together.